Welcome to my daily practice at Wendy Coad Art. If you find this video interesting or helpful, please consider subscribing to my channel and liking the video.
Hi, my name is Wendy and I'm an artist. I've been an artist my whole life and I am excited to invite you into my studio and show you my art practice. I paint every day and I do acrylic on paper. I also do stencils. I draw. I organize my studio space. I do a lot of things. For me, art is about problem solving, so there's always little tricks and tools that I can share with you along the way. So welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Hi, it's Wendy, and welcome to my studio. I've been working on a series of paintings. Things are going well. In a short time, I've completed several of them, which is always surprising because I never know how long it's going to take, and I've run out of paper. So I'm going to take my roll of paper and cut it in half because I don't need so much width. So this is very wide and I don't need that. And so I'm going to measure and cut, measure twice, once. First, I'm going to tape the roll so that it's not going to unravel on me mid-cut. It's pretty thick, you know. I mean, the paper is not, terribly thick, but it rolled up, I think this is 10 yards. So I want to make sure that I have measured it, and and the roll itself is really quite thick. You can maybe see it here. The thickness, it's about 5/8 of an inch thick. All right, it's 42 inches. I wish it was 44, but it's 42. So 21 is my sweet spot. 21 inches where I want it to go. And I'm going to measure it more than one place because sometimes it rolls a little bit and as I'm cutting, and I just don't want to lose track of this midline. Okay, now the last time I did this, it was a little bit sloppy, and I don't really mind that. I'm connecting the dots here because I'm going to use a jigsaw. Which I have here. And make a lot of noise, and it'll make quite a bit of dust. So let me put some paper underneath. I just happen to have some paper. And I need a connection here. Extension cord wise. I have one that's not terribly long, but it will do. Try to not unplug my lights. Let's see if I can make this work. Okay, well, I'm unplugging my light temporarily because this has to go on the bottom. And that will get me the length that I need. All right, power tools. And just because of all the dust, I am going to wear a mask. First of all, let me tape one side of this. That'll just give me a further landmark. All right, got glasses on, I've got a mask on, I've got my power tool. Well, it's going well, but I'm only halfway through some of it, so I got to get in there a little bit more. Ooh. All right, come on. Gee. Well, that was an event. But it worked like a charm, actually much better than the last one that I did. I probably could have put the tape on and then cut through the tape, and I would have avoided some of these little ragged edges. But it just so happens that I like ragged edges on my paper. Let me take this mask off. Oof. So there's just one little nub here. I'm going to try and get off with my X-Acto knife. It's like kind of an odd pimple. All right, that worked. Now, I'm going to clean this up. Let me get rid of this first. And there's another part to this. And that is, these rolls are really tight. I don't know how long, maybe years, this paper has been in this roll. And so if I unroll it, it's just going to roll right up again. So if I go like this, it'll just roll itself back up again. So I do the reverse roll. And in order to do that, I get something else that is round, like this. It's really the start that's the hard part. And let me do this a little more professionally. This is going to make it a lot easier because I have a hard surface to press against. So, and now it's just a matter of rolling 10 yards and making sure that it doesn't go, oops, one of my little stencils, making sure that it doesn't go diagonal angle, because that way it'll get really out of whack at the end. It'll be very hard to keep it tight. I mean, I'm just unrolling, so it doesn't have to be perfect, but it's very easy to correct at this stage, rather than to roll the whole thing and then go, oh, it's like a cone at one end, and now I have to deal with that. It's getting all jammed up there. I mean, already this is getting kind of hard. I'm only about halfway through. Oh, there, that worked. This is nice. I used to just kind of, hold it up and roll it like this. But this works better. Boy, you'd think this old dog would have gone through all the tricks, but no. There are new tricks. Very simple, practical ones. I might be the only one, but I might not be. So for those of you who share some of the mystification, or you just like to do things fast and easy, but this was actually faster and easier. So there you go. And like I said, so there's not too much rolling kind of into a peak there on one side. So let me tape this. I'll actually go on to the other. Now here's the interesting thing, and that is if I leave these rolls in the counter roll for too long, like a week or more, then the paper is just going to take the shape of the counter roll. I mean, I thought it would take a lot longer, is what I'm saying. But it doesn't take too long for it to change its mind on the direction. So again, if I unroll it, it's just going to roll right up, and it's just it's a nuisance really for putting it on the wall. Then I have to get all my limbs involved, arms and legs, trying to keep it down. So now you're going to miss that video because I'm counter rolling the roll. All right, starting flat. There's a few inches here that may be lost, because they get a little crinkled, wrinkled, but I get a good start, and then just let that drop. And then I am off to the races. Just keeping my eye on both sides here. Can't believe how much better my jigsaw cutting was this time. But like I said, I kind of like the kind of variegated edge. But this has a nice, it almost looks like a tear edge, so I'm happy with this. Oh, my lights went out. Well, that's actually not uncommon. And so, let me just put something on either side. Oh, there goes my roll. I might have to start over again. Let's see what's going on with the lights here. Well, we're having a power outage. Actually, it's just a fuse. So you get the gist of it. This is going to be, a little bit more time spent in my studio, and I'll get the lights back on, and then I will get back to you. You can come and visit again while I'm doing some other fabulous things in my studio to get my paintings on the go. So thank you for joining me, and I will see you on the next tape. I'm so happy that you are joining me today, and maybe other days too. I'll take you through my day-to-day as an artist, and I look forward to seeing you on the next tape. Thanks for being here.